Okay, so we're picking up on that turf war that you guys might remember from the last video. The pickles appear to have won. You can see the watermelons are retreating over off that way, but they're also starting to climb and try to get higher ground over here. And you'll be pleased to see this right there is our hanging watermelon.
This is number 2.
The little stem is, we built him a little hammock, but it wasn't really working out too good, so we're seeing if the stem will hold. What do you think?
No. Evan, we're going to have to put him on the ground. I want to do it now before it gets worse.
Alright, so Diana doesn't like the idea of it hanging. We have another one here.
And then you got to show him the big one.
And then we have a little, you might remember that we exiled one of the other watermelons. For good reason, too, because it went all the way over there. Ooh, there's a little guy.
That's a new one.
All the way over here. It really took over. But we were really surprised to find this a couple of days ago. Can you help me find it? You can see him back there.
If I can try to clear some of these leaves. Right? You see him?
Sort of. Yeah, you can see the flesh. He's big. So yeah, it's that big monster back there. That's one of those stars and stripes ones. I don't know how long it's been there, how long it's going to be there. You can also see one of our orange peppers coming in. And the pickles. We've plucked 2 pickles. That one looks just about ready to go. But it's got that kind of like pastiness to it.
The other one is here.
There's another one down there?
Yeah. I need more of one.
There he is. So yeah, that guy's, well, maybe give him a day?
Yeah, a couple of days.
Alright, so here we have the Brussels sprouts.
They're at the bottom.
So apparently when they start to touch, you said we pluck?
Yeah.
And then we're going to take off the little leaf.
Yeah, the leaf underneath. Oh, look what I just found.
Another pickle?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's weird looking.
Yep.
It's like an Arlen pickle. You should see his pickles online. He's got like these weird hooks on the end of them and stuff.
We got a tomato that's starting to get a little red. Finally, we have like probably 20 in this plant alone.
Yeah, that's the healthy kick. That one gave us a lot of tomatoes, and they've been hanging there for a bit. We're just waiting for them to turn red. The tomatillo plant is kind of a little big and not really productive, but I did see a bunch of bees on it yesterday. So that's a good, hopeful thing. You can see our green zebra stripey back there. So there's the green zebras. There's a few there, there's a few up here. We had some blossom end rot up at the top part of the plant, and so we plucked those. There's another one right there. Behind that we have, I don't even know what that is. Do you remember? Mr. Stripey.
It's huge.
It's a big plant. So far we haven't seen any actual fruit, but there's some flowers finally starting to come out. That's a good thing. We can get a good view of our most fruitful plant right there is the little pepper tree, the little pepper plant. We can get
the beets, you can probably see them.
I'm still not happy about how the beets are looking. We have a lot of weird looking leaves.
Oh, it's because they're below everything, I
They're
think.
probably really crowded.
Things getting funky.
Oh, we can see the one that's changing from here.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, there's our one reddish type tomato out of all the bunch, and seriously, there's about 20 tomatoes on that plant, and they're really starting to multiply. We had to cut a few off for the blossom end rot on that plant too, but not too many. Over here we have our other tomato that's starting to change color. This is our purple Cherokee. And it's going to get maybe a couple more shades of red. It's more of a pink than a purple Cherokee, based on what the other little fruit that we got off of there looked like. You can see he's got some friends. Over here we've got one of the tomatoes that we got from the Ice Cream RV fundraiser. It's doing alright. It's doing probably better than the last time you saw it. This one over here didn't have such a good month, or however long it's been. And it's got one of those funny looking bottom tomatoes. Spiky bottom. I don't know what the deal is there. Next to that we have the pineapple tomato. Not a thing on that, right? Haven't even noticed though. No. I guess maybe I just didn't expect much from it.
No, there's nothing in it.
Yeah. And then the Black Prince had some problems too, right? How did this end up so skinny?
Oh, a lot of the leaves started getting yellow. Funky.
We're getting a lot of yellow leaves. Maybe because of some of the heat. We had a lot of heat recently. This is that exiled watermelon. The one that has the migrant over there on the other side of the fence. You can see, again, how far this thing is spreading. I put out a little wood so that if anything comes out of there, there's some flowers. If anything comes out of there...
We used to have that little watermelon that burnt because it was a Tautina concrete.
Yeah, we did have one almost blossom, but... Arlen, I know that he mentioned, the patio gardener, he mentioned the yellowing and wilting of some of the leaves towards the nexus of his watermelon, or cucumber, or pumpkin plant or something. And it looks like we're experiencing, the root system is all right around there. You can see another little guy starting over there. That might be the one. Is that the one you held up earlier?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I pulled it from, it was going behind this yellow plant.
Yeah.
But it was climbing, so I cut all the pieces out and pulled them out of there.
Here's another view of that watermelon. So yeah, we'll probably find a way to get that thing onto the ground. I guess the fence itself is just going to have to come down.
Yeah.
Here's mint.
It's only used for mojitos.
And then the black raspberry.
That is not doing anything.
Not doing much of anything.
Nope, lots of leaves.
Alright, so what we're seeing here is our apple lemon cucumber that we transplanted to another little section of the garden. That's the one that was hanging off there earlier. Diana's going to be plucking it because she says it hasn't grown all week. But we just found a female little blossom there, which is a good thing. Some of the boys around it aren't really as mature as we'd like.
Always.
I'm not sure if we'll be able to get what we need from them.
That's always the case.
Alright, so anyway, one of the other reasons that we came out here... What's the matter?
Hey, come on.
Alright, so this is a lemon boy. You guys might remember was kind of strangled over in the other garden pit. We transplanted that too, wasn't too happy, but it's definitely starting to recover. We're getting a lot of green leaves back over there. Getting some green going here, and then even some new little guys.
We pruned most of them.
There. A lot of the bad stuff got pruned. And then these were on clearance over at Jewel because they were closing their gardening section. And so we got some green grape tomatoes and some banana legs. And we're going to end with probably one of the coolest things that we got going on right now. Our strawberries. There's some there if you want to lift up some of those leaves for us.
Okay. This is the biggest one we have. There's a little ant on it. Hopefully it's not in the mood to take it.
So you can see a bunch of them in there.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us that one funky one that you found?
And then
there's this weird one.
And then there's this one. I think this might have been the one that I plucked the strawberry out of. And then maybe this stayed or that grew onto it.